It's Monday, May 26th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. A spate of violence has hit southern Thailand just days after the military staged a coup to take over the government in Bangkok. At least 3 people have been killed and dozens injured in gun and bomb attacks that authorities are blaming on Muslim separatists. Thailand's 3 southernmost provinces are home to a Muslim majority who have fought for greater autonomy from the central government for decades. Separatist attacks have killed almost 6,000 people in the last decade, and although they're unrelated, the political crisis in Bangkok has stalled peace talks to end the violence. Masked anarchists of the Black Bloc smashed cars, burned tires, and chucked bricks at Brazilian police in Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro over the weekend. They're angry over the nearly $11 billion spent on the football tournament, and like many other protest groups, they say the government has ignored the country's dilapidated schools, housing, and social programs. Afghanistan's election commission is firing half of its staff over fraud allegations stemming from last month's presidential vote. Most of the 5,000 workers who were sacked looked after poll centers on election day. They won't be allowed to work on the runoff vote, when more than 6 times as many polling centers will be open than the first round. Millions of Afghans defied threats from the Taliban to vote this year, doubling turnout from the last election. Former Foreign Minister Abdullah and former Finance Minister Ashraf Ghani are set to face off for the presidency on June 14th. Bahraini authorities have released activist Nabeel Rajab from prison. Rajab, who heads the Bahrain Center for Human Rights, served a 2-year sentence after being convicted of organizing and participating in illegal protests. He was one of the first prominent activists to be jailed after protests for reform erupted in the tiny Gulf nation 3 years ago. Rajab says he spent part of his detention nearly naked and in solitary confinement. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
Мы не за ксивы, мы за Украину, за украинский народ, за единую Украину.